And the second piece is, I know you all want to have a cloud of space on that customer smartphone. You want a little piece of real estate that you can call your own on a dealer on a consumer smartphone. Okay, so I assume we're going to go with those two premises. If one of those isn't true, then this probably doesn't work for you, but we're going to go ahead and use this with the hashtag dub, because both of them are going to be obvious. All right, so these are the things it's going to do for you. I'm not going to read through them, because I'm going to go right into the demo of the product and hit you with some screens on this. Okay, first, this is our beta customer, Andy Moore, Automotive. Rick's out here right now. You can see the home screen, which is customizable, followed by the app buttons on here. I'm going to hit into each one of these here in a second, or at least the main ones which really make this product special. You know the ones that are out there now. They've got inventory. You can send an email into service. You can do a couple of, locate where they are and such. But here's what the service looks like with real integration into the DMS, saying what I can make an appointment, a real-time appointment with what's available. And this is taking you through a couple of those shots right now. Let's say the consumer wanted to schedule a 9,000-mile service. They click through whatever additional services they want. It's a real easy interface for them to click through. Let's say they want to wait at the dealership or they'll need a loaner car. They click on all those. Now they click on the date that they want the service to be able to show them where it is. And it's real time. It shows you the next appointments that are available. On each day that they try and schedule it, it'll send it. So real into the DMS is going to set a real appointment for them. Sends a confirmation that'll pop back on their phone as a reminder, so it's going to improve your no-show rates there as well. Okay, inventory, that's an obvious one. That's pretty simple. It's going to display your inventory, searchable, new and used. They can go through, look at all the options and equipment and those times that they're into that. Looks at the photos, they can use the swipe technology to move through and look at all the photos of the vehicles. Some miscellaneous screens that make this interesting for the dealer to look, for the consumer to look at. First, simple stuff like a parking spot reminder over there at the airport. They snap a photo of where they park, or a little reminder of where they might. It's just another reason the consumer is going to utilize the app more frequently and keep it front and center. They log in with profiles. Also going to be an admin page in the site that they've got online to look at all of this stuff. But they can put it in here, once they log in, they've got their insurance agent number, they've got their insurance policy number, they've got insurance agent, they've got the VIN number of their vehicle. They can track everything about their vehicle in that driver's license number, what have you. They put multiple vehicles into the system. So if you've got multiple vehicles in your garage, or your husband and wife, they got 2 cars, 3 cars in there, they can select these before they go in to schedule any service. They can view the service history of their vehicle every time it's been at your dealership, or they can hand enter it if they've done it outside of there. Okay, loan calculator, just a simple tool for them to go through. But the cool thing that this also does, there's an equity calculator in there. There's not a screenshot of this, but the equity calculator will tell them if they've got the information from the DMS about what their deal was, and they approve it to put in there, or they can hand enter the information they paid, so quote-unquote cash for the vehicle, but really got it from another source. They can look at the book values that are available to them, know if they've got equity on the vehicle. And here's the catch. Every time that they go and hit that button to see what the equity is on it, that sends a little alert back to you guys, your CMS, that says to your CRM and say, hey, you might want to pay this customer, because they might be looking for a vehicle because they're checking the equity on the vehicle. Specials, you can push specials out to them. It'll also push a recall. If there's ever a recall, that's another reason when you're telling a consumer why you want it on the phone. If there's ever a recall on this vehicle, it'll do a push notification to you. You can obviously do push specials to them, a la Groupon. You've got low service penetration for the day. You're going to say, hey, we're going to do a special one-day offering of something. You can push that out as a special onto your customers' phones as long as they've opted in for that. Any kind of special you want to put on there. Of course, you've got the miscellaneous screens here where they've got the location of the dealership, Facebook, Twitter, email, map to the